Hello, how you doing? Now, this is reality with DVD, and I just want to come to you real quick and do a quick piping hot tea. Again, I'm 4 episodes behind. I'm pretty sure the other episode aired for SLC, but I'll probably do 2 at a time. I'll probably do 1 or 2 today and then 3 and 4 tomorrow because remember, I don't have Bravo. And as a matter of fact, I don't have ABC, but I do have an antenna. Yes. I am on a digital analog signal from an antenna. And that benefits me really well because why? I can watch Abbott Elementary and I can, after Abbott Elementary, while I'm minding my own business, I can catch 2020. And that's exactly what happened last night. I was minding my own business, and right after elementary went off, 2020 came on, and baby, woohoo! They did a whole timeline on Dylan. I'm gonna go talk about it for a little while, but it's nothing really salacious or new. But I just wanted to tap on it. Did his hand just a little bit. And I want to tap on Sonny's hand. And I'm going to get to Sonny first. Sonny Minks from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's talk about the triangle again. And I hope that this triangle ceases to exist after this season. Okay? Now, like many fans of LMA8, I do it every time. LAMH. I think we're what you call that, fair weather friends of the show. I think at times we just want to be fans of Mel. Okay, but that's not how any of this goes. Mel is my favorite on the show. Yes. But in order to watch the show, you have to tolerate everybody. And y'all believe me when I tell you this, Mel understands the assignment. She is no fool. Okay? Otherwise, she wouldn't have thanked my girl Kiki for her service. Okay? She's not playing around with that chick. Now, we all know that Mel has multiple streams of income. But please don't be no fool. Like I've told you before, she simply said to Kiki, God bless you on your journey. You're taking money out of me and my children's mouth. Okay, the leaks were taking money out of her and her children's mouth. How? Because if the 7th Avenue was her mainstream income or her streaming service was her mainstream income, she wouldn't have had to make that statement. Okay, so don't get it twisted. So that's why I'm not understanding the blackout, and I guess I never will. Because it seems like to me you're hurting your girl if your girl is not going to have her show. That's neither here nor there. She may not promote the show, and you keep bringing about how she's not promoting the show. What the hell does that mean? That doesn't mean she's not benefiting from the show. Because contrary to what you all believe, she might have been popular in the Huntsville area, but until I saw her give the area zip code of Huntsville, I didn't know who she was. Now, when she gave that zip code and she said, we're from the so, and this is thriving, and Huntsville is going to be, the biggest town or city, is the biggest growing city in America. I was like, oh, okay. She got it. But, again, before she said that on the first episode, I didn't know who she was. When I said she got it, I knew she was gonna be liked. And then when I found out that there were sisters-in-law on here, I was like, oh my God. I said, why the hell did she do that? Because every time something happens, they're going to be together. She doesn't have an ally. And I was right. And then it turned out that her husband wasn't even her ally. God damn. Ain't that something? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna refresh on what's going on with Sonny and Moses, or AKA Jason. Okay. So I got this from several different content creators. Who got it from Marcella. Shout out to Marcella. I don't like Marcella. I don't like Marcella again from All About the Tea. She put the definite sour taste in my mouth when she was riding with Big Nick. So, and it wasn't the fact that Big Nick was supposed to have fans. It's the way they handled themselves, putting out salacious details about the fight before it had happened, because I believe that Monique had paid them, and especially had paid All About the Tea, and then she leaves All About the Tea and has a fallout with her herself. And I was like, not my crew at all. I don't think I watched All About the Tea in years. I don't even know if she still has a YouTube channel. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Way bigger than I am. She knew how to do the clickbait so well. Because, it's neither here nor there. Let me stay on topic. So, it's being reported that Moses is in jail for 11 months. Sonny has apologized to... Now, I don't know where I saw Sonny apologizing, because like I said, several content creators, I always like to give people a shout out who provided me with information, but I don't have any idea where I got this from. I just, just happened to be strolling through YouTube and I saw her. And so when I saw her, was scrolling, not strolling, okay? I wasn't walking. But anyway, and all I saw was her trying to be contrite. I'll say this, and I've said it again. I never thought, once I found out that Moses had been in jail for 15 years, I was like, what is the appeal here? Is he one? Are we having a Pookie moment? The Pookie moment when, or the Build a Brother moment, when Pookie goes to jail and, he gets more praise than John who goes to college. Are we having the Pookie syndrome here? Because that's exactly what it looks like. Is it because he's handsome? But I think he's just beard handsome. I've said that before as well. I don't know what's on that goddamn beard. That's what I would like to see. Is he just a Jalen Hurts? Because Jalen Hurts is one of the most handsome men that I ever seen. Bearded. He's not an ugly man without his beard. Just quite different. Okay. So, there's that. So, this man said he wanted to build with Sonny, all the while being on probation. Every time you turned around, Sonny was flashing that ring, was talking about something. I'm the wife. I'm the wife. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put slipping that finger. And I was like, girl, are you okay? Because we don't know what he been doing in jail. Do you know? Even with my best of friends that have been to prison, male and female, I always say, did you get your booty dug out? Because I be wanting to know. Okay? But nobody ever owns it. But it's very rare that you can go to prison for years and not get your booty dug out. That's just what it is. And some men want to get it dug out because they, men are very, very primal in their sexual desires. So, I just want to say to Sonny, you have no prize, dear. And oh no, Queen Sheba. When I tell you that Queen Sheba is probably one of the most respected content creators in the LAMH sector. And I just could not believe what I was hearing the other day. I was watching her show, Minding My Own Business, as I sometimes do. And I heard her say, and everything is alleged in my opinion. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You'll be notified. Now, when I get to this stuff, some of it ain't alleged. But okay, CYA, we're going to say alleged. Okay, so anyway, back to Sonny and Queen Sheba and Destiny. Queen Sheba said that she believed that Destiny was the one who dropped the dime on Moses. I don't like Destiny with her lollipop pill head. Okay? Never have. I want to be clear. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I have never liked Destiny. She does not fit the aesthetic of the show. Just like, to me, Selena doesn't fit the aesthetic of the show on Bell Collector. You're going to go and sell us successful business women over there on Bell Collective, and then you bring us Selena. I don't ever know of anything that she's done besides being on the Dancing Opera. But she's drama, right? We can't even say that about Destiny. Can we? Destiny is not drama, because drama people who are dramatic like Selena, they bring personality. She has none. All she has is slow reads and a criminal background. I don't know. I mean, seriously, I don't know what she brings to the show. And then they brought her back with this love triangle. But now at this point, they're all three of them. And to me, at some point, there must have been a plot. Say, hey, I'm broke, you broke, we broke. Let's break on up on this show and bring this. I used to be married to the producer. I wanted the producer. He's supposed to have kids with me. Blase, blase. Because that's the only thing I could think of at this point. Because, damn. Foolishness. Straight foolishness. But, okay, so I don't like Destiny. She has no personality. She's boring. She has bad attitude. I mean, all the things that would say, I'm her. Not. N-O-T. You are not her. Like I said, hers have personality. People hate Quiet on Married to Medicine. But then people love Quiet from Married to Medicine. If that makes sense. Because Quiet has it. It's an it factor that some women with bad attitudes just have. Portia. Another example. I don't think Portia has a bad attitude. I think Portia is just damn violent. But she could play up that little, oh, I'm a baby. Don't be mean to me. Oh, I'm Raggedy Ann. That type of attitude. So that bodes well with the audience. And same thing with Candace. Candace knows how to do reality TV. You may not like her, but she knows reality TV. Kenya, same thing. They have it factors. Kenya and Candace were pageant girls. Pageant girls can turn it on and off when they need to. Destiny. Woo-wee. I bet you any amount of money that Mel regrets that one. If anybody, she should have been in their face telling them, okay, God bless you on your journey. It should have been that motherfucker. Okay? But I said all of that to say, with all of the legal woes that Destiny has, I do not believe for one hot flaming second unless I see the federale come to me and say, hey, Destiny turned in Moses. I don't believe she did that. And I see it with the fuck I see. Move right along. Child. Like I said, I was watching Albert Elementary, minding my own business in there. 2020 came on and they did a whole ass, I would call it a mini documentary about Diddy's ass. I was like, where this come from? I hadn't seen it advertised anywhere that they were going to do a 2020 piece on Diddy. A timeline 2020 piece. These, hello, professional journalism. That's how serious this thing has become with him. And they have alluded to that there are many more people that's going to come down and they are watching, including rhymes with Bay D. Now, him and his wife rhymes with Beyonce can shut up all these people all they want to on the internet, because I heard they've been taking down people's channels and whatnot. So, don't come over here. Don't come over here, because I ain't got it. Okay? But you cannot ignore what is in the news. Rhymes with Bay D and rhymes with Beyonce. Christian Keys, same thing. Now, this off topic just a little bit. I saw Storm Monroe's channel last night. I was watching that, minding my own business, and Christian Keys is trying to take down Storm Monroe. For what? Nigga, you don't want... Ooh, I said, ooh, I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that on my channel. I said it before I do. Because that pissed me off. Because he's the one who came to us with bullshit. Talking about he had recordings and this, that, and such. Of this, that, and that. Right? Nobody was checking for Christian like that. Other than me. You know, when he played 69, I don't know, over there on Family Business. And Saints and Sinners and whatnot. But it's neither here nor there. I'm just and concierge on all the Queensmere hammers. Oh, off topic. Back to topic. Said all that to say, leave us alone. If you don't want us to talk about you, don't do an Instagram, a whole Instagram. I'm putting it out there. It's a billionaire after my booty. What were we supposed to do with that? Sit on it? No, we're here to bring you the tea. And we bring you the tea 9 times out of 10 as if you're in the public eye. But again, Christian Keys, no one was checking for you like that. And I don't mean that you're not Chitlin Circuit famous, because you're famous to me. You know, my sister told me all about you because my sister is a fan of the Tyler Perry plays. So she knows you like that. And so I did a little research myself, found out you were Alf and all that good stuff. Besides the point, you made mainstream media when you made those accusations. And even though Tyler Perry is Chitlin Circuit famous as well, his name carries in bigger rooms. Right? The Caucasian people will come over every once in a while when he does a Madea movie and, like to see him in this buffoonish type character. It is what it is. I bet you they don't watch Sisters. I bet you they don't watch Zatima. All my favorite shows, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. I'm talking about white famous and black famous here. But when you came out and said a billionaire was after your booty, that put the spotlight on you. And you cannot And you can do what you want to do. But my opinion is you shouldn't be over there bothering Storm Monroe for reporting on it. Because when he shared your video, as long as we provide commentary on these videos, we're protected by fair use commentary. That's what it is. And so are mainstream journalists. Not only is you protected, are you protected by fair use commentary, you are protected by the Constitution. Duh. You know that though, right? You went to college, you're alpha. You a social worker like me. See how I'm paying attention to you? But I guarantee you, not one Caucasian knew that. But they knew you did come out and say a billionaire was after your booty. But back did it. Minding my own business. Now back did it. Now what caught my attention was them saying that other stars are being looked at. And that's very, very sad. It's very, very sad that they had to come to this rite of passion. Did I say rite of passion? Ooh, passion. Passage to become Hollywood stars. And a lot of times, now that, you know, these people are being exposed and we are being enlightened on their behaviors, you're seeing a lot of where you have stars over here and you have stars over there, right? And then you have the stars that says they're not going to, I guess, kind of fall into the trap, I would say. Now, Tia and Tamira, do I think they fell in the trap? No, but they'll never be Beyonce. Right? Great stars, great wholesome entertainment, but they'll never be catapulted into this world of superstar status. That's why Charlize Theron didn't know who she was when she spoke to her at the gym. I guess she must have thought she was just a fan. But in order for you to be white famous, my understanding is you have to do some things, okay? And, you know, Clive Davis' name was brought up on the documentary last. I'm just saying, you know. Now, this between me and you. Okay? Allegedly. But I saw it with my own two eyes, okay? So, he was brought up. Clive Davis was an old man now. Same thing with Hugh Hefner. A lot of people like, why is Diddy and not them? Okay? Well, I mean, their time has passed. Same thing, Quincy Jones. Their time has passed. Their time has passed. All of them booty warriors. Their time has passed. That's why they got away with it, because they kept it on the low. And baby, social media was not, it definitely wasn't what it is today. Now, the Inquirer will tell you everything you need to know. Shout out to Wendy Williams for, you know, studying the Inquirer and studying gossip mags or whatever. Or they call them trash mags. You can call them trash mags all you want to. But the Inquirer always has some element of truth to it. Always. Don't get it twisted. Ever. Because even Michael Jackson, that's not true. It's not true. Even had to come out and say that he did sleep in a hyperbaric chamber. And he did sell that monkey. Okay? Now back to the Booty Warriors. Then Quincy Jones came out and said he was a booty warrior. Right? In a book. But he waited until he was in his 80s to tell the truth. Same thing about Hugh. Holly Madison didn't come out and write her book Down the Rabbit Hole, which I read, until the man was 1 foot out the grave. All the while she was in that mansion, that's why she got dragged when she wrote the book. All the while she was in that mansion, she was reaping the benefit. Paten, Will you marry me, Paten? This, that, and the third, and the fourth. But now, it is a different type of exposure. You have social media. And social media was getting hot back then. Yes, we had dial-up, but nothing to this point of what it is today. So you couldn't stop now. I can't tell y'all what to do because y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyway. But at the same time, you cannot stop people from reporting on what they know or what they have seen in the news. Plus, Diddy. You are out there. You put yourself out there. The moment that you said, I want to thank Cassie for the dark times. Oh yeah, they got you on tape saying that on tape. Shout out to Walona. Saying that. They showed that on this special. About you, Diddy. I want to thank Cassie for the dark times. When you said that, I was like, red flag, especially when I saw Young Miami hold up that sign that said, Poppy, go Poppy. I was like, oh, she brainwashed. Dicks for dollars. That's what she is, child. Then I saw you say all of that. And I was like saying to myself, this man, I don't know what happened. I didn't even know about the moves at that time. But what I said in my head, I was like, this man has completely controlled this woman. I feel like, and this was back then before anything had come out. I said, I feel like she had to escape from him. I feel like that personal trainer was one of the ones that she married. I felt like at that time, my soul told me, now I'm Scorpio just like he is. Now don't get it twisted. Diddy is perceptive. But my perceptiveness that we share as Scorpios told me, I said, something happened. Something happened where this woman left this man for a trainer. And I said to myself, I said, even though he was Diddy's trainer as well, he come to have an affection for her because something was happening to her. And I said, he helped her escape from something. That was way back then. And then when things started coming out about how controlling he was of her and this, that, and this and that, I was like, oh yeah. Yeah. He was her safe space. They had to put a plan together. That video that's circulating around Facebook, talking about how happy she was just days before she was about to leave him, that plan was already in place. I don't remember what her husband's name is, so I'm going to call him hubby. She and hubby, they had been sleeping together. Don't get it twisted. I don't know how Diddy didn't find out about it, or maybe he knew about it because maybe he was watching them in the freak off. I don't know. But he was always attracted to her and he found love for her. And he said he was going to be her safe space. This is me talking, my opinion. And I feel like they had been planning her escape just like piece by piece. We're going to be like taking this little dollar off the top. We're going to, I'll go up on the prices for the training. And that's why Diddy continued to manipulate and intimidate her even after she left. Because he was like, my reach is long and I still got control over the both of you. You worked for me. And knowing him, he probably was watching them on camera as they were sneaking around behind his back and turned on bad. I'm just saying, in my opinion. But back to the documentary. Well, I would say omitting mini piece or whatever, journalistic piece. They talk to a lot of people, right? And every time, this is how they are tying in Baby in with the drama. They showed that picture when they were all in the bed. They talked about J-Lo. They talked about the hooting when Shine went to jail and covered up for him. When nobody's covering up for you anymore, as they said on the piece. Do y'all know that Ray J had enough nerve to be on that piece? If I'm lying, I'm flying. Ray J Norwood was on that piece. All buttoned up in a suit. Talking professionally. Ninja, you next. Okay? You tied up in this mess, duffel bag boy. Don't think. When I saw you hanging out with Wendy Williams, I didn't think the same thing that Bobby Brown's sister had been saying about you the whole time you was messing with. Bobby Brown's sister came out and rest his soul on Mr. years ago when Wendy first passed away. The man who sells the air conditioner made me get on air conditioner. Air conditioner is good for you, man. And now I can't think of his name. What's his name? Larry King. See, I've been all up in this Hollywood business for a long time. And I paid attention to what Bobby Brown's sister said. I don't remember her name. Her name might have been Bobby too. There was so many Bobbies in that family. But she always said, and she said, people are dragging my brother for introducing Whitney to the Dougs. It wasn't my brother. My brother was an alcoholic. She always said that. And she always said that even though Ray J and Whitney were having an affair, allegedly, he was her supplier. That's what she said. Go back and pull up the interview. All you have to do is put it on, how we are with the social medias. Even though Larry King wasn't in the social media, he was on CNN giving real journalistic news. He talked to Barbara Brown's sister shortly after her witness death. And he asked her the question. You're saying that Whitney was with Ray J at the time. And she says she was with him, but she wasn't with him. I will stand by the fact that I believe that he was a little duffel bag boy. Go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. And then he had on there to sit his ass in a white button-up suit on that 2020 piece last night. I was looking at him like, I know your ass ain't on here talking. Because I heard that video of you intimidating your children and manipulating them into saying certain things. Ooh, baby. My opinion, I bet you any amount of money, dollars to donuts, that Sonya and Brandon, hate they let that little ninja ride on Brandon's coattail. Well, maybe not Sonya, because she did force Brandon into letting him ride her coattail. Did a whole song about it. My best friend. Sure did. Now he won't call himself Willie Ray. Willie Ray, we still know you as Ray J, honey. Okay. And now that Snoop is on The Voice. Snoop and Ray J are cousins from the SIP, right? Snoop's grandmother still living in Mississippi. A lot of people didn't know about that, but of course us Mississippians know this. I'm side-eyeing you, Snoop. And usually when I start you mainstream now. Yeah, you have catapulted yourself right over there on The Voice. Usher was on The Voice too. I'm just gonna leave that at that. My opinion. But yes, there have been interviews and commentary on you, Ray J, and you had enough nerve to be on that damn show. Then they kept saying this. Show to Leah. They're gonna do that. They kept comparing Puffy to R. Kelly. And then they said Baby. Now y'all know Torre, he don't play. Or Joe Ray or whatever his name is, the one with the afro who told R. Kelly where there's smoke, there's fire. And R. Kelly said, and where there's fire, there's water. But man, what I tell you, my memory is where it should be. And it's the shit's not eating. I remember that interview like it was yesterday. But anyway, just need to hear no there. If I tell you I remember something like it was yesterday, I remember it like it was yesterday. Now, anyway, Torre said that they all hung in the same circles, including Baby. And he said that they took down R. Kelly. They took down, in the midst of taking down Diddy. And there's someone else in the trifecta who is just as powerful. I'm just saying, and they all went to jail off of racketeering charges. Now, he also mentioned about how Baby, even though he knew, yes. Y'all, I'm surprised Torre ain't dead yet. You know what I'm saying? Mysteriously. But anyway, he said that Baby, even after he had found out about the marriage to Aaliyah and the X tape when he was, peeing on the little girl. Actually, from what I saw, she peed on him too, but that's neither here nor there. A lot of people just let me pee on you. He liked to be pissed on as well. I'm just saying. Did you see the video? He done some things. And even after the video came out, I do believe Torre is right. I'm not sure. My memory is great, but I'm not sure if that album, that world's two greatest worlds, best of both worlds, whatever, R&B and rap. I'm not sure if that album came out before or after the tape was released, but whatever it was, Baby went on ahead and did the album with him anyway. Even knowing that he had married Aaliyah, but a lot of people are saying that that's why Jay-Z and Damon Dash fell out, because he and Aaliyah were, had something going first. Baby and Aaliyah. I don't know. That's Dame's story to tell. Dame, come on out. Say what you feel now. Come on out and tell us what's really going on. But said all that to say. And then the black people. Well, why hadn't they arrested Dan Snyder? You think I don't want Dan Snyder's ass arrested? Huh? You black women are attacking the black man, and you want the black man to go to jail? No, I want Dan Snyder to go to jail. But that don't mean I don't want Puffy's ass to go to jail too. Again, just because white men get away with the things that you want to do as black men, that does not mean you don't need to be punished for the shit that you do. Duh. And that includes Baby. K, Honey's husband. KC, whatever you want to call it. K-Unsa. Okay? And if he did something to young girls allegedly, then let's do the investigation. Dan Schneider, we already saw what he did. Come on through. Come on through, federale. as I started a hashtag, Ray Dance Match. But at the same time, we saw you on tape, Schmitty, P. Shitty, running through the hallway with your knock knees, chasing down Cassie. Now you know damn well, because Tiffany Red spoke on the mini piece as well. You know damn well that girl, while you holding that career over her, you know damn well she wasn't talented. Now let's just keep it real. Now I liked you and me, but let's keep it real. Her face was marketable, not that voice. Okay. Now you know. Cassie, and I got to get on to you now. And you know damn well you weren't talented now. Every time I saw that episode or the Puerto Rican girl on Power, Raising Canaan, that Power. Every time she would sing and Marvin would pick, what's his name, Marvin? No, Lou. Lou would pick her over Juke, or he would put her tracks over Juke's tracks. I used to be like, all I'm watching is Cassie and Diddy. I promise. You can ask my sister. I used to be like, this is Cassie and Diddy story, right? Low key. or J-Lo, for that matter. But let's not forget J-Lo was the Cassie before Cassie was Cassie. He had to find him another Lolo after, she fled the scene in 1999. Right? They told the story of how Andre Harrell molded Diddy. Clive Davis molded Andre. Andre molded Diddy. And then people are saying Jaguar Wright is an idiot. Piers Morgan is out here apologizing for talking to Jaguar Wright because Bay D done got involved in the situation, right? But Bay D, it's only so long before your shit come out too. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But anyway, the point is, what I saw is what I saw. Okay? Y'all keep that in mind. The trifecta is what they talked about last night. Right? And Andre Harrell is gone. But they gave the list of how Bad Boy was birthed. This is what happened. Because y'all know that Clive Davis has said he don't know that man. Now, I don't know how that he's saying he know that. But here's the story of what they said happened. Andre was molded by Clive. Clive turned him over to Uptown from Arist. All of this is under the Arist umbrella. When he turned him loose to over Uptown, Diddy worked for Andre Harrell. But we know this story, right? We know about how Andre was fired. Andre fired Diddy. Because the thing about it was, with what you can't do, you can't challenge somebody in their powerful position if they are molding you. See, molding is a different thing from being a protege, right? Or an intern. Diddy was in charge of the A&R. He was bringing in talent. But what we didn't know and what we always thought was that Biggie was his artist. No. Biggie was Andre's artist. J-Lo was Andre's artist. All of these people were Andre's artists that he had brought into the fold, and he didn't think, and Craig Mack, that he didn't think were talented. So he just said, well, you could take them with you. And that's how Bad Boy was born. But it's the one thing Andre knew. Okay? he knew that Mary, J. Black, and Jodeci, he wanted to keep. But he did allow Diddy to produce Mary. So that's how all of that came about. Now, y'all must think we cuckoo and boo-boo the fool, because all of this information Jaguar has spoken on. But now you on mainstream media acting like you did the research and came up with the ideas on your own and didn't give her credit. And sitting up here, Piers Morgan, apologizing for the things that she said on your show. When these motherfuckers is sitting up on 2020, saying the same exact things that she has said in the past. Shout out to Jaguar. And shout out to me. Shout out to myself. Because like I said, before I started my YouTube channel, I had my good eye on P. Shitty. My good eye. My left one got a 20/20 vision in it. Almost. More like 20/40. But that's the left eye, that's the best eye. Okay? Got astigmatism in both eyes though. Okay? So, I had my good eye on. Trust me on that. I just didn't have a platform. Thank you, YouTube, for providing me with a platform to say what I want to fucking say. All the time. And I'm just talking to my sister about these things, right? What I felt about Bay D and P. Shitty and Aaron County. Also in that piece that disturbed me, and I okay, they talked about the abuse of Kim as well. And they was talking about how she's no longer with us. But it has long been suspected. Now, Quincy and Christian and the twins can say whatever they want to say. But they was talking about how he visited his boys, and the boys visited with him, he was so contrite. And he has 4 kids with Kim. Excuse me, and they're including Quincy. Like I said before, I don't know what the dynamic was between Abby Shore and P. Shitty, but I just believe that Abby Shore knew all along that once he was involved with Kim, that he was going to have to back off, because Diddy had accepted the role of being Quincy's father. Now he was able to do so probably because he got that long money, and probably Abby should probably say, "Man, I can't do it. You could do more for him than I can." So that is what it is on that. But when I saw that prosecutor say that they have found girls as young as 9 years old that he has possibly, allegedly affected, something disturbed my spirit about that. Because I was like, does her family know? Is she missing? What happened to that 9-year-old child? Is she okay in the mind? Was that in the early 2000s, or when social media wasn't available? Was she black? Was she white? I feel like if she was white and blonde, she probably would have been found. Is she alive? All these things start rushing through my mind, because I know when people are being asked, it's only a matter of time. They're either going to be severely, essayed all their lives until they escape, or they're going to die in the game. That's just what it is. because a 9-year-old body is not developed enough to take these conquests, I would say, or these freak offs. Right? And that's where the geisha girls come in at. You know, they saw that type of behavior from geisha girls and long time ago days in Greek history, where they would groom young girls and boys and make them ex-slaves. It's been going on since the beginning of time, people. This is not new. Okay? It's not new. It's not new information. It's been going on since the beginning of time. The Greeks have been enslaving Africans. They used to go down to Africa, pick them up some little girls out the villages, young as they wanted them, and bring right on up to Greece and enslave them, and they will become concubines. And in all actuality, the ones that became concubines were the lucky ones. Because once they had used their bodies up, if they weren't strong enough to become a concubine, you know what they used to do? Yeah, feed them to lions. If they became weakened, they would either imprison them, put them in dungeons, or feed them to lions, because those people were considered to be the weak. Or if they were kind masters, they would turn them into like personal servants or whatever. Somebody to bring their wine to them while they were in the bathhouse. Yeah. Oh yeah, I told y'all I am a history buff. Okay? Because my mama was. Okay? So, yeah, I know these things. This documentary also documented that 120 women have come forward about the abuse that they have suffered at the hands of Diddy. That's probably more than that. Dawn has come forward. And like I said on my previous video, Dawn will be the last person that I would have thought would come forward. But at the same time, I realized now that she was being groomed, and that's why she was so quiet all the time. I always thought she was just kiss ass. That's why you can't judge a book by the cover. And this rabbit hole is deep, people. And by the way, I do suggest that you watch the documentary on Hugh Hefner and the number of men that we're protecting that were over there, beating on women down there to that mansion. The ones that got away with it. AKA Mim Brown. Put a J in front of him. Because he's so well respected. You know, I don't want people to come from my channel. But I know people that knew Jim Brown. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Yes, I had friends in California who told me things about him. Because one of these friends of mine was his sister-in-law. Yep. And with that, I am going to close. Come on in. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Baby, this piece shitty thing is not going to go away anytime soon. And what they bring to me, I'll bring to you. And even if it's an accident, because honey, when I tell you I had no plans of watching 2020 last night. 0 plans. And remember the people that were on there. Ray J was on that video. Okay? As I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. But before I do, I want to say I appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get those watch time hours up. Don't subscribe. Don't just subscribe. Watch the videos. Especially when I do a long one like this, about 55 minutes. Go ahead and watch the whole thing. Because I enjoy bringing you the tea. Hey! And my tea is popping hot. This has been Reality with DVD, and as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.